The main thing they're interested in is that you can demonstrate that you uniquely understand their needs. You demonstrate that first, then you can talk about how you can go about delivering on those needs.
Damien Andrews here, Next Gen Professional for Accountants, and I'm joined by the always amazing Peter Anthony. Peter, pleasure to be chatting with you.
G'day, Damien. Looking forward to sharing some idea with our accountant colleagues today.
Yes, definitely. And today we are talking about build it and they will come, building this great, wonderful, shiny sales presentation with lots of technical data in it and putting that across and then wondering why it's not getting the traction that you think it should get. Peter, what's your experience with these shiny, technically focused sales presentations?
What I see in the big accounting firms, big financial services firms, is a big, shiny credentials presentation that's lots of people spend a lot of time inserting pictures, graphs of the world, places where the offices are, lots of nice pictures of people and mission statements and vision statements, the whole nine yards. And when it's done, it more often than not falls flat because the clients aren't so interested in how much geography you've got or how large the firm is. The main thing they're interested in is that you can demonstrate that you uniquely understand their needs. You demonstrate that first, then you can talk about how you can go about delivering on those needs. That's been your experience too, Damien, right?
Exactly, Peter. And what we do here at Next Gen X, one of the simple things that we take our clients through, which makes a massive difference in their presentations, is we just simply go through the presentation and say, how many times do you mention you? And how many times do you mention the client? And often you'll find there's a major, major disparity about we can do this, we can do that. But it's very little, there is very little in there about what the actual client needs, what their focus is. And that's one of the key things that you want to be doing before you even prepare your presentation is go through, work with the client or potential client, understand what are their needs, and then build that into their presentation. I mean, Peter, can you give them some tips as to how we go about building that into the presentation?
Well, I guess before you would give a presentation, before you talk about yourself or give any potentials, any presentations, is to understand what it is they're trying to achieve in the client organisation, like what opportunities they want to realise, or what problems they want to avoid. And in accounting and financial services, it could be one or the other. And then use your skills, use your expertise, use your experience with clients like that to understand both the problem and also how a decision's made in the firm, like so that because you might have multiple decision makers, and each decision maker might have different sorts of criteria that are hot buttons for them. I would over invest in the front end. And what I found with great accounting pitches is that when you go slow, things happen fast. When you go slowly in terms of building relationship and understanding needs, the presentation goes fast. The closing happens quickly because you've spent so much time in opening. Have you found something similar, Damien?
Definitely, Peter. When you really focused on what the client needs is you're talking about it from their perspective, but that front end that you're talking about, Peter, is how to go about creating that relationship at the start, asking those questions, creating that connection. And from when you do that, you actually create the foundation of trust. You're showing that potential client that you actually do understand their needs, that you care about what is important for them. And then when you know that information, you can build that into your presentation and deliver that so that when they see it, they go, ah, they understand what's important for me. And as Peter rightly referenced, the closing part becomes very, very simple because they understand, they connect with it. Oftentimes you'll find that they actually close you. They say, how do we move forward with that? And you don't have to
Mm.
have any of those slick sales methodologies. How can people reach out to us, Peter?
It's important that people do reach out to us, Damien, because we like to practice what we preach. And rather than say, here's the program, press hard 3 copies, it's more a matter of us uniquely understanding your particular needs and your environment. And to do that, it'd be useful if you reach out to Damien or myself or both of us. That's cool too. reach out to us. You'll find our contact details at the end of this video. So we can talk to you, understand what you're looking for, the sorts of opportunities you want to realise, big new clients you want to win, or revenue issues and fee income issues you'd like to address. And then we can see whether we have something in the Next Gen X Professional for accountants that can help you realise those opportunities or overcome their problems. So I'd encourage you to reach out, and if that's the case, we'll see you soon. Bye for now.